What's up, guys? Your boy Cody here. This morning we're gonna go get some. This is the last nice day out for a while. Last warm day. Last day probably the ground's gonna be soft. I got a job to do, repairing a fence, and we're gonna be replacing the post. I'm using AI to come up with all the tools, come up with all the measurements, everything, guys. So watch me use AI to do this whole job. Like I said, guys, I'm using ChatGPT. I'm using AI to do this entire job. It's telling me exactly everything I need. So basically, I said bring up the job for today. It's replacing a fence. I told it's going to be a wooden fence. I told him how big the posts are going to be, how deep she wants it, etc. And then it gives me everything I need. Today we're only digging the holes because she can't get the material until December 5th, I think, or November 25th. In either way, that the ground's probably going to be hard by then, and I really don't want to dig holes when the ground's rock solid. It's not a good time to do it. So we're gonna go out and dig the holes today, and then at another later date we're gonna go back and we're gonna put the cement, fill it in with cement, and throw the posts in there. Make sure they're all square. Make sure they're all level. ChatGPT is gonna tell us everything we need to do and what we need to know. So we need to bring a chalk line, tape measure, post hole diggers, shovel, pickaxe, level. I don't have a level. We're gonna have to get a level. Do we need a level for today? No, we don't need a level for today. Because we're only digging the like I said, we're only digging the holes today. All right. Looks like there's a package on my porch. But like I said, this tells you what the materials that we're going to be using right there. We're going to be doing a standard residential fence. We're going to be putting it in front of three railroad ties. You'll see what I'm talking about. What's up, guys? Your boy Cody here. We're at the job site. We're not going to be connecting it to the railroad ties, so I had to come back to our drawing board, and I had to figure out how big these holes need to be. So they need to be 10 inches wide. And we're going to go a foot behind the railroad ties, pull it tight, make it a final, okay, mark hole centers using the existing post, measure from the front of the post back 1 foot. Step 3, dig your holes. We need them to be 8 to 10 inches wide. So the first thing we're going to do is measure back 1 foot from the railroad ties. Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do is mark the holes first, and since we can't be on the railroad ties, we're going to come a foot back from each one. We'll mark that first, right? And that's it, guys. Yep. I don't have any string on me, so we're going to have to improvise. What's up, guys? You're back with your boy Cody here. Today we're going to be digging our holes because we're going to be moving this fence right here. We're going to be moving this fence down here, and we're going to be securing it into the ground. So we're going to be digging holes today because we can't get the materials closer to December. The ground's going to be hard. So I'm going to prep the holes today, guys. So right now, first thing we're going to do, she wants it to come off the existing post. So but she doesn't want it on this, so we're going to come a foot back. We're going to measure with a tape measure a foot back from each post. That way these posts are not all in the same spot. Okay, so it'll be rough. It'll be rough where it's at. Okay, yeah, because this post is definitely not in the same place that post is, but we can what we'll do is we'll just come off the railroad ties a foot back. That's what we'll do. We'll measure a foot back off the railroad ties. So you're gonna get your marker, you're gonna get a tape measure, you're gonna measure a foot back, and you're gonna mark it. All right, now we got our holes measured. I measured 10 inches back, 10 inches across. That gave me my square. That's what we're gonna take out of the ground. We're gonna take 2.5 inches out, measure it down. We're gonna fill a 1/2 inch in with gravel, and we'll be done. And then once we get the materials, we'll come in over here. We'll get this fence off here. Yeah, that's for another day. This is the funnest part, guys, right here. Digging the holes. Right now I'm breaking ground. As you can see, as you can hear, that was much easier. All right, guys. Right here, we got a cement pad over here. We got to bust up. So basically, I got all the top layer broken off, and then we're gonna go through, shovel and dig what we can, and we'll pick out again, and then we'll dig and shovel what we can. Over here, you got a cement pad they put in here, which thank God it's pretty thin, so I'm just gonna bust it up and get it out of there. But we need to come, our hole needs to be back here in order for this to be even. All right, you're back with your boy Cody here. Update, we got that busted up. We'll have to get that little bit off the wall with the chisel probably. We'll dig the rest of that hole. When we come back, we'll chisel that out. That hole's done, 2.5 right there. This one's almost done. As you can see, I marked the shovel, how deep it needs to be. The problem is with this, it's like bedrock. Look, this shit's all fucking rock. It's a nightmare with the shovel. Look. And I got calloused hands too, guys. And it still tore my hand up. Don't be a pussy, all right? Real men have calloused hands, guys, okay? All right? If you disagree, you're probably not a real man. Now, show me your hands, guys. Who got real man's hands in this who subscribes that got real man's hands. No women apply. Or no, actually, you know what? This is a sign of hard work. So you know what? Women could apply too, my bad. Check it out, guys. We're gonna get the rest of these dug, and we're gonna get to MacGyver. All right, guys, check it out. We got our first hole done. 2.5. We measured our shovel to what we want it to be at, and then we'll fill it halfway with gravel, or we'll fill it 5 inches with gravel, pack it down real good, and then when we get the materials and supplies, we'll come out here, get this fence down, get it off, get the fence post off of it, because we got to redo them to the ones we're going to be putting in the ground right here. We'll put these posts up first, and then we'll just take this fence and then get these off of it, and just pick it up, move it forward, and secure it to the post. Hopefully, sounds easy enough, right? Anyways, definitely wear gloves, guys. That's the problem. This is all rock. Look, it's all rock. Yeah, it's like bedrock. So I'm gonna go put some gloves on. I have calloused hands, and it still ate my hand up. So yeah. What's up, guys? And we're back with your boy Cody here. Check it out. Holes are dug. We put 1/2 inch or 1/2 foot of gravel in the bottom right here. Everything's about 2 inches or 2 foot. Excuse me. Everything's 2 foot. So we have a 6 foot fence. All right. Alrighty, guys. What do you think? It wasn't easy. Look, there's a mountain right there. Let me tell you, this shit was all rock. We didn't even need that rock down there, really, I don't think.
Woo! What's up with it, motherfucker?
Let me know, girl, what you wanna do? Give me
What's up, baby?
you,
Did you miss me?